welcome back to the Nap Lab Sleepers. Today we're reviewing the Personal Comfort Rejuvenate. Personal Comfort is a brand that specializes in offering adjustable mattresses, and their Rejuvenate is their top tier model. They also offer flexible heads, meaning the top half of the mattress can incline through the use of an adjustable bed frame. All that said, the big selling point here is their dual adjustability, which is the ability to adjust the firmness on both the left and right sides of the mattress separately. It does this with the use of the inflatable air core, where a typical support foam or innerspring coil unit would be. But does the Rejuvenate truly offer distinct firmness options, or is it more of a gimmick? Furthermore, is it even a comfortable mattress? At this price level, I sure hope so. Let's jump into the video now and find out. Here is our performance scorecard for the Personal Comfort Rejuvenate. By and large, it did extremely well in our test. The Rejuvenate scored a 10 out of 10 in pressure relief while having a 9.94 response time. Cooling and motion transfer scored just behind these in the low 9s. From there, Edgeport & Company scored in the low to mid 8s, but the lowest scores belong to Sex and Off-Gassing with scores of 7.8. Altogether, the Personal Comfort Rejuvenate managed an overall score of 9.04. This score ranks it among the top 17% among all mattresses tested to date, and it's one of the highest performing adjustable models that we've tested thus far. The Personal Comfort Rejuvenate is an adjustable mattress, spanning in firmness from 4 to 8 out of 10, where 10 is the most firm. This gives the mattress a soft, medium firm, slightly firm, or firm feel. There are 6 distinct settings one could access with a remote. On screen now is each of those settings' firmness rating out of 10. I will note, at its softness, a firmness rating of 4, it really feels that the mattress loses support. There is a ton of sinkage, which will create a softer feel, but at the expense of support. It's hard to imagine any sleeper over 150 pounds finding this mattress rating to be supportive enough. That said, if you step up from a 5 to a 10 on the remote, it only increases the softness slightly while notably improving support. Next up, we're going to talk about what the Rejuvenate does best. First, this is a true adjustable mattress complete with a remote that allows firmnesses ranging from a 4 to 8 out of 10. Each side can be adjusted separately. Second, the mattress has surprisingly excellent cooling despite 3 inches of memory foam in the top comfort layer. I felt very limited heat retention during my time on the mattress. Third, the Rejuvenate offered top-tier pressure relief. True to its name, this is a comfortable mattress that I can strongly recommend to those looking to mitigate pressure point buildup. However, all mattresses are ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Rejuvenate. First, the mattress offers deep sinkage no matter the firmness setting. This may not be to every sleeper's preference, as it offers a dramatic contour and hug around one's body. Second, lying edge support leaves something to be desired. While sitting edge support felt supportive, the topmost layers are perhaps too soft and allow for more compression when lying at the edge, resulting in a weakening of support. To be fair, it's not bad, but it's far from great. Lastly, the mattress does not have a lot of bounce. This makes it feel generally more difficult to move around on, as well as being more strenuous for sex. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Support on the Personal Comfort Rejuvenate is outstanding. During our test, I felt fully supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with an 8-inch support layer. This is 0.12 inches thicker than the average support layer thickness of 7.88 inches based on all of our tests to date. There are 2 critical components to mattress support. The first is comfort. If you cannot lie comfortably in the same position, then it doesn't matter how great support is. So comfort is essential. To that end, the Rejuvenate did incredible, earning an outstanding pressure release score due to its 5-inch comfort layer and high performance foams. The second critical factor is support, specifically support that is able to create a neutral spinal alignment. When spines are in alignment while lying down, you'll experience less pain, less pressure, and more relief for your body. Having an adjustable air bladder is ideal to create proper support, as it allows each sleeper to find the precise level of firmness, pushback, and sinkage that can deliver the correct support dynamic. When we look at the complete picture of comfort via amazing pressure relief and a thick comfort layer, alongside outstanding support from the adjustable air bladder and 2-inch foundational foam, It's easy to see why the Rejuvenate creates such fantastic support. Based on all my tests to date, an analysis of the materials, and my subjective experiences, I'm confident most sleepers will find support on the Personal Comfort Rejuvenate is outstanding. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. At NapLab, we test each mattress by analyzing it according to 10 different factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have our cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains the oasis heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better, as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Personal Comfort Rejuvenate has excellent cooling. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of heat retention around my body. The mattress breathed well and remained comfortable and cool. The mattress is equipped with a phase change cooling cover. The cover has a notably cool feel initially, but within a few minutes that cooling sensation goes away and it reaches an equilibrium temperature with your body. Even so, it's nice when you first get into bed and when you change sleeping positions. Beyond the cooling cover, the mattress uses high performance and high quality foams that do a good job at resisting heat retention. Lastly, utilizing an adjustable air chamber as opposed to a support foam further helps with cooling, as it's simply less material that heat can be easily retained within. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 90.2 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 0.4 degrees warmer than the average of 89.8 degrees based on all our tests to date. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and an analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view that cooling is excellent. For the Sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel like you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Personal Comfort Rejuvenate has deep sinkage. During our test across each Firmness setting, we measured a sinkage depth range from 2.31 to 2.45 inches. While not a huge range, all Firmness settings are classified as deep. For reference, the average sinkage depth we measure is 2.16 inches across the 300 plus mattresses tested to date. The mattress creates a dramatic body contouring hug and has a modern memory foam feel. The modern memory foam feel means there is a high degree of hug, sinkage, and contour. However, the mattress is still highly responsive. As a result, you won't feel overly trapped or stuck in the foams. The foams quickly change shape so you can move around with ease. In addition, the thin cover helps sleepers feel more directly engaged with the foams. This comfort dynamic creates an exacting hug around the unique shape of the body. This is neither good nor bad, but it is a more specific feel that you'll want to make sure you're comfortable with in order to be happy with the Rejuvenate. To test motion transfer, we place one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Personal Comfort Rejuvenate has a very low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 6.23 meters per second squared. This is 29% less motion transfer than the average of 8.75 meters per second squared. The Rejuvenate has a number of design choices and materials that are helping to reduce motion. First and foremost, the mattress is topped with 3 inches of memory foam. That memory foam layer does most of the heavy lifting, reducing balance and dispersing motion. In addition, we have 5 inches of total comfort foam. That's a ton of material between sleeper movements and support layers, which are more likely to create motion. This combination of materials creates a low level of bounce. That lower bounce is also helping to keep motion transfer in check. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.14 seconds. Motion drops off dramatically immediately thereafter, and by 0.58 seconds, we've returned to near zero levels of energy. Both motion intensity and motion duration are below average. Overall, I'm extremely pleased with the level of motion transfer and don't expect it's going to be an issue for most sleepers. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes for the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A fast response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent any type of a stuck feeling. The Personal Comfort Rejuvenate has an extremely fast mostly recover response time and a very fast fully recover response time. In our mostly recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.2 seconds, which is 0.23 seconds faster than the average of 0.43 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered responsiveness test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.4 seconds, which is 0.57 seconds faster than the average of 0.97 seconds. At these responsiveness speeds, the Personal Comfort is nearly tied for first with a number of other fast-responding mattresses we've tested to date. It only misses that mark by 0.1 seconds on the full material recovery. In any case, it's fair to say that the Rejuvenate has more than fast enough responsiveness. These material recovery speeds ensure sleepers will never feel stuck in the mattress layers, and the mattress is easy to move around on. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measure the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preference factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Rejuvenate has a low level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 7.55 inches. This is 1.71 inches less bounce than the average of 9.26 inches based on all of our tests to date. The lower bounce is a significant factor in helping to keep motion transfer lower on the mattress. However, the lower bounce is undoubtedly a negative for sex performance, which is the weakest performance area on the Rejuvenate. In some cases, lower bounce can also make it more difficult to move around on the mattress. However, considering the sinkage depth and highly responsive materials, I don't believe ease of movement will be a problem for most sleepers. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure the level of support and compression. Less sinkage while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Rejuvenate has excellent sitting edge support and fair lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3.50 inches. This is 0.54 inches less sitting sinkage than the average of 4.04 inches based on all of our tests to date. Even with my full weight sitting directly on the edge, the Rejuvenate did a fantastic job at maintaining robust edge support. While sitting edge support was excellent, lying edge support left something to be desired. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt the support was fair in all sleeping positions. The Rejuvenate has a thicker than average comfort layer of foams that are all fairly soft. Even when you're at a higher firmness levels, those foams just don't hold their shape very well at the edge of the mattress. As a result, we get lots of edge sinkage in the comfort layers, which creates a weakening of the edge support. The mattress is equipped with a layer of support foam that runs along the perimeter of the mattress. The perimeter edge foam is 3.5 inches wide and 6 inches tall, though it sits on a foundational foam layer that's 2 inches, so effectively we have 8 inches of total foam height. This foam helps to contain the adjustable air bladder and also provides a measure of improved support for sitting and lying near the edge. Even so, the foam isn't a miracle worker and lying edge support just isn't amazing. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Rejuvenate has fair sex performance. On the positive side, the mattress is comfortable with outstanding pressure relief and excellent cooling. Edge support is also excellent, with just 3.5 inches of sitting edge sinkage. The more robust sitting edge support helps extend the sexable surface area of the mattress. All that said, there are two notable negatives. First, noise is high on the mattress. The adjustable air bladder creates a significant volume of noise during amorous activities. The air bladder creates a sort of wheezing sound. If you live in a home where it's essential to have a more stealthy dance without pants, this could be a problem. The second major issue for sex is bounce. At just 7.55 inches of total bounce, Personal Comfort mattress has notably less bounce than average. That lower bounce makes it more difficult and strenuous to have sex on. All factors considered, sex performance leaves much to be desired. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Personal Comfort Rejuvenate has an outstanding level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt 0 pressure points on my body. The mattress is exceedingly comfortable, using 3 inches of memory foam on top. The memory foam layer does an amazing job at cradling and contouring the body. When you couple that layer with an additional 2-inch polyfoam and an adjustable air bladder, it's able to deliver a comfortable pressure relief with the precise level of pushback, firmness, and support that your body needs. These material and design choices combine to create amazing pressure relief. The mattress is equipped with 5 inches of comfort material, which is 0.86 inches more comfort material than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.14 inches, based on all of our tests to date. Each of the individual foam layers, in addition to the adjustable air bladder, all look and feel high quality on the body and in hand. Higher quality materials naturally perform better, but they are also likely to last longer. In our objective pressure mapping test, we measured a max PSI of 0.85. A 2.0 PSI is a high pressure point, and the Rejuvenate came nowhere near those concerning levels. When I consider our objective pressure mapping tests, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experiences on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find pressure relief to be outstanding. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with less strong odor and an odor that dissipates more quickly are better. The Rejuvenate had a strong smell upon initial unboxing. The mattress smelled for 8 days. This is 1.5 days longer than the average of 6.5 days. The mattress has a typical memory foam type of a smell. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. Personal Comfort mattresses come with a 129 trial period and a 20-year warranty. Shipping and returns are both free. So, should you buy the Personal Comfort Rejuvenate? I personally imagine it will come down to your budget. The Rejuvenate is $3,700 for a queen at the time of this review. However, its performance is among the best mattresses we've tested to date and one of the best adjustables we've ever tested. Plus, it has a rare feature of allowing you to adjust firmness between 4 to 8 on both sides of the mattress. The biggest drawback is it has a thick memory foam layer that does negatively impact movement, decreases bounce, and creates a more difficult time for sex. Ultimately, I think if you don't mind sex performance and edge work being less than amazing, then the Rejuvenate is a great pick. Well guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Rejuvenate, we've got links in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.